What's up, you data-hungry Amazon sellers? This is your host, Tommy Berenger of the Sell, Rank, Win podcast from Merchant Words. And in this podcast, we give you the answers to your most burning questions, actionable insights that you can take away and implement into your business today. So let's go ahead and dive right into today's episode. What do you say? Let's go. What's up, everybody? In today's podcast, I go over a very powerful section of our digital shelf reports. Now, one, don't think that you have to have a Merchant Words account to create a digital shelf report. You can create a digital shelf report for free, and I show you how on this upcoming video. And the other thing to mention is that I did shoot this on video, so if you want to see what I am talking about, you can go over to our Merchant Words YouTube channel under our podcast section. Jumping in now. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Sell, Rank, Win podcast. Thank you for tuning in. I am your host, Tommy Berenger. And in today's podcast, I wanted to show you guys a very powerful section in our digital shelf reports. Now, if you don't have a Merchant Words account, it's okay. You can get a digital shelf report for free. Don't worry. And let me just show you guys how to create a digital shelf report. This is either if you do have an account or if you don't have an account, same way. So come over here to the DS on the side nav and click on it, enter the ASIN, click add, and it will show up right down here below. Now, I am shooting this podcast on video, so you can listen to what I'm saying, of course, on your podcast app or whatever you're listening to it on. But if you want to see what I'm talking about, you can go over to our podcast section of our Merchant Words YouTube channel. So I'm going to continue on here. So there's three different use cases here down in the frequently seen keyword section of your digital shelf report. Now, this section of your digital shelf report is super powerful. And I'm going to show you guys three different use cases that you can use right now today to help your business. The first one I'm going to go over is basically updating your title. So let's say you haven't updated your title in 6 months or so. Maybe there's some new keywords surfacing that you didn't know about amongst your competitors. Well, if all you have to do is type in your ASIN here, and then you're going to see all of the keywords here that your competition here below is showing up for inside of their title. So these are the keywords that we're showing that have the most frequently seen keywords in their title, and also the most frequently seen keywords inside of a keyword phrase that these competitors are showing up in search for. So for example, utensils is showing up 3,166 times in the keyword phrase amongst your competitors, and then that the seed keyword, the single keyword utensils is showing up 129 times amongst your competitors. So that is very, very important. The most important keywords here are at the top left and then going over to the right. So let's say, for example, you didn't have the word utensils in your listing. So this one does, but let's say, for example, you did not. So you would want to update your title with the word utensils in there, because this is a very important keyword. This is showing up in 129 of your competitors' titles. So that's pretty significant. You want to make sure that you have that keyword in there. And so on, if you don't have cooking or set, kitchen, and so forth. So that's a very simple way to just update your title. And just know that Amazon's algorithm looks at the title the most. It is the heaviest weighted part of your listing, due to what their algorithm looks at. When determining to put you at the top of the page there on search. So you want to make sure you're updating your title as frequently as possible. And if your title is up to date, great, you're doing a fantastic job. So now the second use case for the frequently seen keyword section is bundling or scaling. So for example, let's see here. This is a bamboo cooking utensil set. So now there is, let's see here, silicone. Silicone is showing up. So maybe you can scale your brand of cooking utensils with a silicone set. And so you'll have a bamboo cooking set, and now you have a silicone set, because it looks like this is connected to a lot of people looking for a silicone set as well. So you can see that it shows up over 1,000 times in the keyword phrases. So the keyword silicone, and then also in the competitors' titles. And if you wanted to drill down more and get a little bit more granular on these keywords, you can see these. So for example, I have it over here for the keyword, what was it? Oh yeah, spatula. So if you just clicked on, I did this, I hovered over spatula, clicked on see more. And now if you want to see those 987 terms, you just click on that see more, and then it will take you here. So you can see all of the keywords in this spatula keyword market that those 987 keywords, they're all right here. So if you wanted to get a little bit more granular, super powerful to see all of that. Now, the third use case is a PPC use case, sponsored ads use case. What I like to do, I'm an Amazon seller myself, as most of you know. And what I like to do is do a single keyword, or I would say a broad keyword seed campaign. So what that means, I know that sounds kind of confusing. So what that means is you want to take all of the single seed keywords that are related to your product and put them in its own broad match campaign. So for example, you can just download these top keywords here. And you can do that right here at the CSV. Copy those into a very low bid campaign. So like I'd say maybe 10, 20 cents, and you'll get some ancillary sales that way just by having these into a keyword campaign. You'd be surprised how many sales you get just from doing that, and at a very low cost. So that's the key, is make sure you have a low bid on them. I'd say no more than 20 cents. And then you'll just kind of rack up extra sales coming in, which is kind of cool. So those are the three use cases here for this very powerful section of the digital shelf report, the frequently seen keyword section. So the first one is to update your title, which you guys should be doing at least every other month. You want to keep an eye out on that. And then the second one is to look into other keywords in here for possibly scaling your brand or bundling. And then the third one is for PPC, for sponsored ads. So you want to make sure that you have a low bid seed keyword campaign. I know that's a strategy that I like to use, and it works for very low cost sales. You're going to get a sale for a very low cost because you're not bidding too high for that single seed keyword, and you would be very surprised as to how many sales you get from that. So, and again, this is free, so don't worry if you do not have a Merchant Words account. You can get this for free. And again, guys, just wanted to kind of shoot a value-packed podcast here. Keep it short and sweet. That's kind of my style. I love shooting short podcasts with a lot of value in them, that something you guys can take away today and start implementing in your business to start driving rank and driving sales. So again, and also I wanted to leave you guys with something from Bill Gates. And I'm not going to quote this verbatim, but he said basically, people do not progress in life. They do not get better in life unless they have feedback. Feedback is the most important thing. So, whether it be you giving feedback to, your workers or giving feedback to your boss, whatever it may be, that's how you get better in life, is getting feedback. So I want you guys to reach out to me and give me some feedback. Give me some feedback on maybe some podcasts you want me to shoot, and something that you guys are interested in. Or, I don't know, if give me some feedback on how to trim my beard, whatever. I'm easy. Just reach out to us. You can reach out to me. My email is tommy@merchantwords.com. You can reach out to me directly, or you can just click the blue chat button at the bottom in the right corner. But I'm here. Give me your feedback. That's how we all get better, and that's how we grow and succeed. Okay. All right, guys. Till next time, stay awesome and be awesome. Thanks so much. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening. And if you got any value out of this podcast at all, please let us know at the place that you listen to it at, whether it be iTunes, Stitcher, whatever it is. Give us some love, give us an awesome review, and let us know maybe some things you want us to talk about on the next podcast. Until next time, guys, stay awesome and be awesome.